Spencer with Metro's Office of Public Information. Shortly after 6:30 this morning, the LVMPD Dispatch Center started to receive multiple calls from people from this apartment complex located in the 2800 block of West Pebble. The calls ranged from a male who was acting erratically. We had people who were reporting possibly shots fired from someplace on the balcony with one of these apartments. So officers arrived and set up containment around the area. Eventually, officers were able to see an adult male who came out on the balcony, appeared to be armed with a rifle. We did, again, have reports that shots had been fired. At some point, this man, who is believed to be a resident in these apartments, also entered another neighbor's apartment, was acting erratically inside that apartment, but that resident was able to get out safely. So officers did contain the area and attempt to make contact with this individual for the last couple of hours. Our SWAT and crisis negotiators were also requested, and at about 10:18 the individual was taken into custody and faces a variety of charges at this point. From what we understand, there's no injuries that have been reported during this incident. They have recovered a rifle and I believe a handgun. There was somebody who was passing by who reported that they were possibly shot at. However, officers have not been able to actually confirm that information at this point. So this information, this investigation does remain ongoing. We'll be able to release the identity and booking photo of the individual as soon as he is transported to the detention center.
Did he live here alone? Does he live here?
I don't know what the status of whether or not he was by himself, but he is believed to be a resident here.
Do we, people had got calls about shots being fired. Was there any proof of actual shots being fired?
That we did receive several reports of that, so officers are trying to confirm that. Like I said, we did have some guns that were recovered from the scene. Unknown, they haven't been able to find any impacts and again, no injuries that are reported during this incident.
You said he was acting erratically. Do you suspect there's a mental illness issue?
It's a possibility when we get these calls where somebody is acting in an erratic manner or saying some strange things. Obviously, in this case, it was very important that we set up containment on this and try and get this individual into an area where he wasn't able to harm anybody.
Any idea what might have just sparked this?
Unknown at this point. These calls just started coming in early this morning, and we had multiple calls reporting multiple different things, from shots fired to just somebody yelling and acting erratically.
There was also a call about something about the elections, and then a hang-up call. Any reference to that?
It's believed that the actual suspect was also one of the callers and had called in some information to our 911 dispatch center, so they are still looking into that.
Do we know approximately how old he is?
An adult male, I don't have his identity or exact age at this time, but we'll get that to you later. Anything else? Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.